This is your Broadway Grosses Report for the week ending May 31st, the first week of the 2026-2027 Broadway season. Very ironic. Tony Awards are Sunday. We're still wrapping up last season. That's what we're obsessed about. Yet, grosses-wise, we're already focused on the next year, which is a great metaphor for how we should pursue this business. Don't get too wrapped up with what's going on right now and think about your next one. In fact, reminds me of what Harold Prince used to do. He had this famous tradition where the morning after he opened a show, he would have a production meeting for his next show. He did it because if the show that he opened was a big hit, it couldn't go to his head. He'd have a meeting the next morning about the next one to get his mind focused on that. If the show he opened was not a hit, he didn't have time to let that go to his heart, and he just worried about the next one. That's what we're doing here. We're talking about next season already. How are we doing so far? Not so great, everybody. $37,314,000 last week, down 8.34% from the previous week. We are down from last season, which is this season, 16.99%. Don't fret, everybody. If you remember, we started last season up double digits. We gave up those gains. That wasn't great. We're starting down double digits this year. We're going to make up those gains, right? That's what we're going to do. We've got Book of Mormon back on the boards. That's going to help get these grosses up. Remember, one of the reasons why we're so down this week is last week was a holiday weekend, Memorial Day. Grosses always come up. What goes up must come down. Grosses always go down after a holiday week, just from the contrast of it all. But it was definitely a down week on the street. Only 12.5% of the shows were up. Only about 5 shows were up last week. What were those shows? Look at Rocky Horror posting a gain, 90,000, doing over $1.1 million in a theater that only holds 990 seats. That show really starting to get some serious traction. Lion King bumped up over 2 million, adding another 27,000. Bunch of small gains, $21,000 for Ragtime, doing $1.3 million. And again, another smaller theater doing some very big numbers as they build momentum towards the Tonys on Sunday as well. Chess up $17,000. So very little gains, even for the shows that were up. So overall, very down week. We are going to see a bump this coming week. We are going to see a bump because the Tony Awards are going to put some juice into these shows, no questions. I would be watching, especially those Best Musical nominees. I'd be watching Schmigadoon. I'd be watching Titanic. Watch Lost Boys. Watch Two Strangers, because their numbers that's going to be a big ad, like a 2 to 3 minute advertisement on those Tony Awards, which should boost those numbers. The other way you know we're in a down cycle right now, the average ticket price last week was only $116, right? Week before that, it was $120. Last season, it was $134. Okay, so the average, not only fewer people coming right now, they're paying a lot less. This is a discount time of year, not a premium time. The only shows that are able to command those premium tickets are the really hot ones or really limited engagements. Tony Awards are going to make a difference. Tune in this Sunday, 6/7. And we'll see how the grosses, my daughter would be so proud of me. We'll see how the grosses respond to the Tony Awards next week when I'm back right here